And I was gonna ask you about like setting the weight forward
Yeah.
at all times.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do that more.
Yeah.
It's been helping.
Yeah.
But wondering if like I should just set it forward instead of kind of.
Yeah, actually, there's always two ways about it. I can have a student really to move, or the other way is you're just gonna feel like you're staying there. It doesn't necessarily stay there because when we think about the club and the mass of the club, when it goes back, it helps you shift over there automatically. So if you want to feel like you stay on the left side, you could do that. Just keep doing that if it helps.
I think it looks like I'm still kind of casting the club, but.
Yeah, a little bit. It's okay.
That one sounded better.
Yeah, pretty good. Getting down on it. Path is just really out. So that's probably the one thing that you're always going to be working on is getting your path a little bit not so out to in.
Okay. Yeah, I have not been working on that.
And it's going to be hard because I'm showing you a completely different motor pattern than what you're used to.
Yeah, still kind of slicey.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, so until we can clean up that club path, that you're definitely going to be hitting that left to right shot. And we'll work on that today.
Yeah, I don't have much time to practice.
Yeah.
And I've just been trying to work on hitting it kind of consistent, I guess.
No worries. I'm not trying to we're not gonna totally change your club path. But we want to at least clean it up so that it's, playable. Start doing some work here. We're gonna take it. So we can start with some changes where I'm not really trying to change anything technique-wise. So, if we look at your backswing, actually, let's look at the screen here. We take it so inside that the only movement you can make is you gotta go out. See that? Actually, this is pretty nice. But you want to get there a different way. So, see how you're going this way? But I kind of want you to feel like this club is coming straight back. So actually, sit to the ball. I want you to feel like it's coming straight back this way. Okay? And just how the face is pointed kind of at this angle, that's what it's going to feel like. Like that. And then you can take it back however you want, as long as you have that checkpoint there. Yep.
Here.
Yep. Better. Hey, you did a draw.
But the path is still negative, right? We want that to be positive?
No, path is actually 0. See that, 0.5?
Oh, okay.
So that means it's a straight path, but I'm not sure what's going on here. Why is it? It's giving me a weird reading. Now that. So let me I don't think this is causing anything, but I'm not sure why it's. See how red light you're hitting a lefty?
Mm-hmm.
So try that again. Yeah, it's gonna feel straight out. Much better, I like that. Much better. Just the face is open, it's okay.
How's the grip? I guess I'm still kind of bowing it the other way, but
Yeah, you're extending you're adding extension, see this?
yeah. Okay.
But I'm not too worried about that just yet. This is what I'm worried about. This, see how far your hands move out?
Yeah.
We gotta get rid of that.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing right now, just kind of, I'm having you take straight out, which looks good. But now I want you to feel like you're rotating the opposite direction. So right now, that's actually a pretty good position. Your arms, you get right here, perfect. But you do this move.
Yeah.
So if you want to get here, I want you to feel like it just keeps going this way. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I should take some practice swings. But I want you to look, when you swing, I actually want you to be looking at me when you hit. Yeah. But you see how you're trying to go so far left? Yeah, that exactly like that. Yeah. Shoot again. Like you actually should be looking. When you finish, look at your body here and swing in this direction. There you go. Like that. So I'm not expecting you to hit it good. I actually expect you to hit it way right. But I'm trying to get this path so that it's not -10, -10, -8, -9. We'll worry about your face after we clean up your path, because you can't really do much if your path is so out to in like that. So it's gonna feel like a big loop to you. There you go. I just want to see what that is. Hey, 4.2. Different.
Huh.
Look at that. Different,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so just to show you, we're gonna compare it to this. The one on the left is the after, and the one on the right is the before. You take it straight out, pretty good. And then I'm gonna pause it here. You're gonna see a huge difference. See, your hands are going straight down versus on the right, the hands are going out. Different. This is a position you want to be in when you hit, where basically the club is back here. It's hard to hit a golf ball when the club is like this.
Yeah.
So when you can hit a golf ball like this, but then there's a lot of compensations you got to make to hit it. Versus when you're here, all you got to worry about is rotating through. The only reason you didn't hit it good is because your face is just too open. See how open it is? But this is how you should look at impact, sort of. The key things to look at, you see how I can see your left arm? Can you see your left arm here?
No.
So when we talk about stability of the club, or let's say club face stability, to keep it really kind of square and like strong, that's the look you want. Where you can see the left arm, and this is stable. There's not much manipulation of the face. But when we're like this, there's no, we can go either way.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta time it every time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, big difference there, right?
Yeah.
Let's see how you exit actually. Exit's important, but not right now, until we can. Ooh, much better. The finish is is higher,
Mm-hmm.
but that's because now we're swinging into out. It looks more powerful, right?
Uh-huh.
Just the way it finishes.
Yeah, it's hard for me to get to that position, but yeah, you're right. That does look a lot better.
So your field really is like you're swinging out this way, right?
Uh-huh.
And part of that too is like a way we can trick ourselves is we can call it neck tilt, but like our eye line, we can kind of look that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I told you when you swing, I want you to look at me. Because now we're gonna swing this way. Right now you're so used to rotating so much that you look over here, which should be common sense. You're trying to look where you want to hit it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for you, you really come over it when you do that.
Yeah.
Hit one. I just want to see if we can keep that path positive, and then we're going to talk about how we can get that face to be not so open. Let's see that one. Cool, 4.2. That's really consistent.
It's consistently right.
Oh man, that's
But-
really good. And that's fine, this is what we want. Like, I want to see this.
Uh-huh.
The only thing is, it's just the face is so open.
Uh-huh. So I need to kind of come around a little bit more to
Yeah,
show it.
we'll get to that. I just want you to hit one more. If we can keep that path positive, then we'll start talking about what we can do about the face. But you see how you're kind of just throwing everything out.
Yeah. Right.
So actually,
And my wrist is coming out.
yeah, hit one more and let's just focus on the path right now. Don't worry about the face. Good. Path's really good. Face is just too open. That's all.
Okay.
And then you're kind of hitting behind it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can see it, but watch yourself on the screen there. Looks good, but remember, when we throw out the angles, you're throwing it behind the club.
Uh-huh.
See that?
Yeah.
So the only way you can hit it is like you're almost hitting it either shallow, or you're kind of hitting up on it, or hitting behind it.
Mm-hmm. So that movement is kind of like here.
You gotta hold that right. So the feeling, and we could try it, I just don't want to throw too much at you, is you want to feel like that club is, we control the club, but you want to let the kind of club do what it wants. So you're going to feel like the club is behind you. So let's take a backswing. Go to the top. And then slowly go through, slowly. And I'm gonna hold the club, you keep turning all the way through. You see how you're behind it? You gotta get ahead of it.
What do you mean by that?
Get your arms and everything ahead.
Here?
But see how it's still behind you? So let me show you so when you hit it, I want you to feel like the arms are going through and you're going through too. So the arms have to be ahead of you. If it's always behind you, you're always gonna hit it behind you.
Mm-hmm.
So your arms have to, I almost want you to power your arms through so that they're not Let me see if it shows on this one. So in this picture, it looks pretty good, right? Because I talked to you about stability. But the problem is, your right arm is back here. How am I gonna hit the ball if my arm's back here?
Right.
My arm's have to be here, in front of you.
Like this?
Yep. Because if I told you, this is what your look is actually this. And your pets. Look how far behind I am. If I moved it, we're trying to get those arms to get through.
Kind of like in this position.
I almost want you to feel like your arms are hitting the ball before the club. Does that make sense? Just get everything through. Arms and body, I should say. Actually, let me change that move because I'll show you what I just saw you do. You did this. I want you to feel like your whole body's going through it before the club. So keep it here. This is just to feel okay. Turn. Yeah. Late hit. Turn through.
Okay.
But you have to do that with this move, okay? Or else you're gonna go back to rotating again. That's why I try to not say rotate, but you have to rotate through, just coming from the inside.
Is there a purpose to coming all the way here? Or
Yeah.
should I come here?
Because
The power from
because when you come this way, you want to throw it out. I'm trying to get you here so that we can rotate it here. But there is going to be more power because we have more of an arc. And then you just can drop it easier.
Okay. Just do a practice swing. So here. Feel like that?
Almost. I don't want you to throw your right hip at the ball. That's not power. So
The shoulder?
So when we talk about distance, if you want power, it's gonna come from your arm speed. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, try it. I like that. It looks more controlled.
Okay. Yeah, that was more just me rotating my shoulder.
Yeah, try that.
Okay. Oh no. I dropped my shoulder.
It's okay, let's see I don't mind a negative 2.8 path. I want you to still feel like you're swinging out though.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're just see how you're just throwing the club at it? Hold on. I might give you a different feel here. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have you try something else. Just to show you what I'm looking at. You see there's like a gap here?
Yeah.
That's from internal, this is called internal rotation. There's internal rotation in the swing to get power, but it's gonna come over here, not early. So your feeling might be, take it back for me, and then go through. I want this to feel like it's getting through. But see how you, I'm moving your elbow, but you're moving your hip. Can you do that?
Just
A little bit. Yeah, we're just getting here, then you can move your hip. When I moved your hip, you went like this.
Yeah.
Now my arm's still back here.
So what's your move? Can you show me that again?
So I'm just getting you here, and you're gonna feel like the elbow's getting in. Yeah, but you can let your hip move a little bit, but you have a tendency to think like you gotta do this or something.
Yeah.
We don't do that in the golf swing. That's just, there's no power there. We're just opening the hips. The power is gonna come from using the ground. The hips move because we're pushing up the ground. But we're not worried about that. I just don't want you to think you have to spin those hips open.
Okay.
That's where your over rotation comes from, is going through the ball. I almost want you to feel like You can whip the club through with your arms and your upper body,
Uh-huh.
and just let the hips naturally do what it wants to do. Try and hit one. Let's see what happens. Remember, we're trying to swing out to your right in the bottom, right of the screen. Alright, okay. It's okay. So, like, I kind of expect you to hit them fat. That's really good, really into out. Because part of it is like, you're gonna hit it fat because you're releasing the angles into the ground. Does that make sense?
Releasing the angle because it's more shallow.
No.
Or-
Well, the low point's gonna be back because now we're swinging more this way.
Uh-huh.
But when you release the angles of your wrist, it just crashes into the ground.
Uh-huh.
If I didn't release, I can't hit the ground. Right?
Uh-huh.
I can't. But I can hit the ground if I release my wrist. So let's. I guess we can call this a cast.
Uh-huh.
Watch. We can take it up, and then right here, you see how like you're already losing all your wrist angles. It's
Yeah.
already straight.
Right.
At this point here, actually, we want this club still back here.
Sorry, back. Where?
Like, actually, let me hit one for you.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna hit one.
Whoa. Really straight.
Yeah, so like when we get here, you see how like we look at the angle of the club in my arms?
Uh-huh.
See how I'm not releasing any of it? Let's do it this way.
Oh.
So let's play it real quick. So you look really good there, right?
Uh-huh.
And then really good, really good. But you see how I'm maintaining the angle and your club is actually out racing your hands already.
Uh-huh.
And you see how, now look at my right elbow versus your right elbow.
Uh-huh.
See how it's in front of my body?
Uh-huh.
And then look at the shaft. Well, the shaft angle is the same, but the thing is my arms are already in front of me. Yours is still behind you.
Meaning you're, compact, like close to your body.
I wouldn't say it's close. I guess it's in close to me, but in reality, it's in front of me. You're still behind here on your side.
Uh-huh.
I'm over here.
Uh-huh.
So like it's always in front of me.
Uh-huh.
This is not in front of me.
Uh-huh.
So you're the ball. If my arms are in front of me, now if it's not in front of me,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And that's what you want right there?
I want you. No, this
Oh.
is you.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Well, it's you because there's a gap here.
Uh-huh.
I'm already in front of me. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Your arm is already in front of you.
Yeah, like it's in front of me.
Okay.
Your arms are lagging behind you.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, see
Got
that?
it. Oh, I see.
So it's hard to hit from there because you're so behind. So this is where you flip it. So let me see if I can show you. See how my hands are like at an angle here?
Uh-huh.
But let me move up because it's not timed well. When you hit the ball, look where your hands are.
Uh-huh. They're
They're behind you.
behind. Yeah.
So look at where, I'm gonna go back to my impact. My hand, at impact, my hands are covering my left thigh.
Uh-huh.
Impact for you, they're like on your right thigh.
Yeah. Oh.
So that's why I want you to speed up your arms, not your body. So a good way to feel that is set up here. I want you to take it back and stop. All the way to the top. Then I want you to pressure into your left, get your weight to your left. Right? And then from here you just swing your arms through. Yeah. That's how the golf swing should be.
Okay.
So what you normally do is you get here and then
Yeah. I do try.
so power is going to come from, you have to get stability first. That's where all this weight is here. Then you can let all the energy go through the ball.
Okay.
Like I could hit shots like that. Versus like there's no power here if I'm spinning. There's a whip, but there's no like actual power behind that ball.
Okay. So turn more with my shoulder?
No, I just want you to get planted on the left and just throw your arms at it.
Okay.
So try it for me actually. Sit up here. Get planted, just throw your arms through. That's a better swing.
Is that right? Oh, okay.
To me,
Yeah.
the way it flows is better.
Okay.
Cool. So you kind of try to spin out there. I really just want you to get planted here and you swing your arms through.
Okay. That
Yeah.
would be just my arms.
Yeah, that looks a little better.
Okay.
We're gonna introduce the shoulder rotation later. There you go. Let's see if you get one.
Okay.
So the thing is, I still want you to think about swinging out into out,
Okay.
but we're just kind of trying that. Good.
Is that in and out?
It's 0. It's like a straight pass. But I just like the way it looks.
Flippy. Okay.
Yeah, the flippy's always gonna be flippy,
Uh-huh.
but I'm just trying to see what we can do to get your
I was really working on the flip, not flipping.
yeah.
But I think we're working on something else, and I forgot to.
Yeah,
But this
but I like this better. Like I said, you rotate great. It's just sometimes you do it a little bit too early. I need you. it's
Especially
almost-
with the hip, or.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, rotation is fine, but
Uh-huh.
every once in a while, let me see if I can go back to one of these things.
I didn't draw.
I just don't think you get planted on your left,
Okay.
and you just want to kick that right. See how this goes this way? Like if we can go. Actually, my side. I rotate 2.
Uh-huh.
Do another one.
Okay. I tried to put the weight on the left that time.
Yeah. Path's good. It's really good.
Dropped it a little bit.
When you say drop it, what do you talk? Oh yeah.
The club.
Yeah, yeah, it's-
Instead of like chopping.
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's really good. It's actually really good. It's just we got to figure out what we can do to get your arms to power through.
Uh-huh.
Part of that is like you're trying really hard to hit the ball with the club, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's like this is great, but you get here and you're trying to
Yeah.
do this.
What's your move? How do you?
I would get here and it's like I'm pumping my arms through.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get those arms through. That's the biggest one for you, is just the arms through. Yeah, like that, if you can. But the problem is, I expect you to hit right, but
Uh-huh.
I just want to get rid of the flip.
Yeah. Right. Right. 'Cause I do that drill a lot that you were.
Yeah. So actually,
Maybe not this morning, but I usually
It's
do
okay.
it a little better. Yeah.
so what you can do is, if you want to just try something really crazy right now,
Hmm.
can you make your grip really strong?
Yeah.
Wait, you have to set up to the ball first before
Like
you get
strong like this. Like with the knuckles, or.
Yeah. So, turn your left, left hand more. So you're gonna see 2.5 knuckles, yeah.
Oh wow.
And then grip it under like that. And then you're gonna hit like that. Can't flip it. Good, I'm on left. So your flip is gonna make it go way left, so you can't flip it. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh. How's the path?
It's into out, but the thing is, I want you to look at something here.
Okay. Wow, 2.5. Huh?
If we look at the top,
Uh-huh.
you can't really see it that well here. See that club face?
Yeah.
That's pretty square.
Oh. Huh.
Okay, so let's go back. See that? It's really open.
Hmm.
So we went from open,
Uh-huh.
this is square,
Uh-huh.
this will be a little bit closed, but we would prefer a little bit closed.
Mm.
The reason is if we can get it to there, we just have to hold it there and you turn through it.
Okay.
So that last swing, it went so far left is because we flipped through it. So that's why when you have a strong grip,
Uh-huh.
the feel is like, it's gonna feel like you're hammering with, you're doing this basically.
Mm.
And we can do that because a strong grip closes the face already. So if we, like this, and we're holding it strong, see how it's square?
Uh-huh.
Remember I told you about the stability part?
Uh-huh.
That's all it is.
Can you just try to hit one kind of like that?
Sure.
I think this was something we were working on, just kind of
Yep.
the trapping and
Right.
just want to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, that was still.
You can do that trapping if you can loop it,
Yeah. Okay.
meaning like that you swing it into out.
And out.
But the difference, so the hard part is when we swing into out,
Mm-hmm.
the bottom of the swing is behind the ball. So you have to figure out how to get ahead of it.
Okay.
Good, it's just, see this flip?
At the end, was I still flipping?
Yeah, you're definitely
Oh,
flipping. See,
okay.
you see how like,
Oh yeah.
the club should not be down here.
Okay.
Like it should be down there. Let me see if I can get,
So my hands need to be forward more, in front of me more.
yeah, or the club should feel behind you. So if you look at where I go here,
Uh huh.
see how the club kind of stays behind?
Yeah.
At this point where my hands are low, yeah, my club comes out a little bit, but I prefer to hit a fade.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
If we look at where your hands are when they get low, it's not bad, but then you throw it. I hold mine.
Uh huh. Okay. So hold it, trap it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let me get you. This might help you. Because your path is pretty good now. I don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah?
didn't notice, but you're swinging more positive.
Okay.
So let me put this on you. All right, there you go.
Oh, okay.
So you're gonna still grip it strong,
Uh huh.
but your hand is gonna go into that cup,
Oh wow.
and that's you have to hold that through impact.
Huh. Like that? Like here?
Yep.
Wow. Like that?
Exactly.
Whew. Okay.
So like I told you, you're so used to wanting to
Yeah.
hit like this. You can't hit like that. You gotta really hit into it.
Uh huh.
So actually, you could do that with this first, just to get a feel for it.
Okay. Can I see that last swing and where my
Sure.
hands were?
So you get here, then you just throw it out.
Oh, I still threw it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I try not to.
The problem is I think maybe you're not thinking about it. But you're trying to hit the club. You're trying to hit the ball with the club.
Yeah.
I just want you to get way ahead of it, and you're gonna hit the ball with the club way later. It's gonna feel like you've already finished your swing pretty much. See how like? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, like that. But that's pretty good.
Oh.
Can you maybe? I want you to hit it, but right now you're kind of doing.
Uh-huh.
Can you just get ahead of it like that?
Get my hands ahead of my body.
Yeah, and in order for your hands to get ahead, it's your body has to go this way too, right? Yeah, like that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make it harder for you. Can you sit up again back here?
Uh-huh.
When you hit this bag, put your hand in the cup. Oh, with the club. Hold the club. And then slowly go into the bag. That's how it should feel.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you're hitting the ball, but you hit the ball, but you're hitting the bag like that.
Okay.
Do that. Just real slow. Yeah, you gotta hit the ground though.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like basically you're hitting the ball, but you just gotta maintain it. See how like it's straight right here?
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm trying to get you to do.
I see.
Yeah. And you can do it really slow. Yeah. But you see how your hand came off of the thing?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get rid of.
This feels like I'm like way on front, but this looks normal, huh?
Oh, well, it's way in front, but you gotta rotate through. You try to get to the bag, and then you do this.
Flip it.
So, basically, I'm here. If I'm running out of arm space, I gotta move my body, right? So we're getting here. See how like I have tons of angle here?
Uh-huh.
So that's what's gonna feel like.
Oh, okay.
See how your arm's not in the cut, your hand's not in the cut.
Oh.
Yeah, see how open you gotta get?
Well, that's a lot.
Yeah, but there's that part where like I just don't want you to do this.
Uh-huh.
You still gotta get planted in here.
Uh-huh.
Then you can start to open up. There you go. Let's see if you hit. So the biggest thing for you now, since we're, you know what it feels like to swing into out, or I should say, clean up your path,
Uh-huh.
is you're gonna have to dial in that impact.
Wow.
So obviously this is a little bit exaggerated, but
Uh-huh.
you've got to get used to that.
Okay. Okay. Like really strong grip.
Yeah, really strong grip and just hold it. Gotta get to your left side.
Right.
You keep going under it, so. Close. Oh, I got quick.
Sorry, I'll do another one.
Okay. That's different. Really different.
Like in a good way?
Yep.
Oh yeah? That felt really awkward.
Well, you also hit 6 down. I don't think you hit 6 down at all.
What's that mean? 6 down?
You got close. So 6 down, attack equal,
Oh.
means you're coming down.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's teetering on the high side, but we're trying to do that. We're trying to exaggerate that for you.
Hmm.
And then you're 4.5 ahead, which is really good. And then I don't know if you noticed, the sound was a little bit different when you hit it,
Yeah.
because you're now. Yeah, it's just that right arm.
Yeah.
You're trying really hard to do this move.
Uh-huh.
It's almost like, I don't know, did you play tennis or something before?
No.
Okay, so we don't want to hit the ball. I'm gonna contradict myself. We do the power when we hit the golf ball is this, but you can't do it early. It's almost so.
You want to hold this through?
Well, let me give you an analogy. When you throw a ball, do you throw the ball like this right away?
Yeah.
We gotta load up, lead, and then the energy is this move. We don't do this when we throw the ball. There's got to be this external rotation, and then the internal is the energy releasing.
Okay. So, yeah.
Actually, you know that's a good move. I'm gonna give you a drill to try. Set up that ball, and basically what you're just doing, you're kind of doing like a little half swing. Get to that point. What if I told you to hit the ball, but you can't use your right arm? Well, I don't want you to internally rotate your right arm. You gotta kind of use everything you can. Use all your body to get to the ball. Just slowly. Keep going. Keep it. That's how I want you to hit it. Eventually, that's what we're gonna get to. But that's what it should feel like. So, do you think you can hit a little chip shot like that?
Yeah.
Take it halfway. We're only hitting like 40 yards, but you just want to hit your body ahead of it. Yes, almost. So, does that feel like you're just doing this through it? What does that feel like?
A bit more of my body.
Yeah,
My upper body.
almost. You're gonna fight that move, but I'll show you.
Okay. Yeah.
Basically, what I'm trying to get you to do is like, remember I talked to you about stability?
Yeah.
If we can get here and all we have to do is just get to the ball so we keep it square.
Yeah.
See how it stays square the whole time?
Yeah.
But if we get here and you release it, oh crap, we gotta
Yeah.
time this. We gotta time, or we gotta do weird stuff to make it square.
Mm-hmm.
But a good drill, like the drill I was telling you, is get here and we just trying to do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
So that's what it feels like. It's just a little chip shot
Okay.
that goes. Once you get really good at it, it should start straight. See that? Just
Yeah.
when you go really slow, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole point is for you to get used to that.
Okay.
You don't have to hit it far. You just gotta get used to that feeling.
Okay. I turn my body
Okay.
or my lower instead of punching through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Almost.
Okay.
You can use your lower body on this, but since it's such a slow swing, you don't have to use your lower body so much. Let me see what we got here. So anytime you hit behind it,
Mm-hmm.
that's probably, see that right elbow?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
See how that's actually not, you don't want to do that at all.
Okay. Okay.
Let me see this.
Ah.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I just
still
want to,
catch me.
I might have to. You might want to feel. Right now you can hear it doing this.
Yeah.
You might want to feel like it's doing this move.
Mm. Okay.
It's got to feel, so it's like this, and then you can, it moves in this direction. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Try that.
Okay.
You might hit it right, but
Mm-hmm.
we want to fix that first. It's good. You're cheating a little bit.
Uh-huh.
You're playing the ball back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. But I kind of like that. Better. To play it up in the stance a little bit, like you a normal shot, and then do the same thing. You're so close. It's maybe I might have you really feel like you're rotating through.
Okay.
Because you're really close.
Yeah, nothing feels like I'm still kind of chopping at it. Yeah. Okay, I can do it.
Yeah.
Alright, do this. So I won't take it back that far. Take it to here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, try that. Close. Let's see. I don't know how to.
Which part is should I be doing or not doing?
So if you look at your arm, you see how it's like already like you're already adding some force down. I think it's your right arm that's doing that. See that? It's you're kind of doing this. And then I think your chin push down. So actually, I'm gonna have you try something. Do it again.
Okay.
I want you to just take it back how we're doing it and put your right hand in the cup. But then I want you, when you go through and try to hit it with your arms, I want you to feel like this weight is just, you're not pushing into it, you're just holding it.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? So it's like I'm catching the momentum of the club and just holding it there. Can you do that? Hold on. So you're going like this and you're just, we're not pressuring, we're not putting any force in that club. We're just like here and then you just.
Okay. Like that?
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Your finish was different there. See if you can hit one. Almost.
What did I do that time? Try it again.
I gotta see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the right arm.
I'm putting too much pressure on it.
Well, I think your right arm is trying to do this. This thing. You just wanna, in a way, like if we can just get here. It's like we're skipping a rock.
Mm-hmm.
You're not skipping a rock this way.
Mm-hmm.
We get like this.
Okay.
Yeah, but wait, that move you did, you went like this. Just get your arms there. Yeah. So here. Do it again. And then just throw your arms there. So keep this here.
Mm-hmm.
Throw the arms through.
Okay.
So every time I move you, you just want to do this.
Yeah.
So just get here and just, can you just actually set it halfway? Yeah. But you can load up, right? Yeah, and then really get that club through. Yeah, try
like
it.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if you can do. Let's do that. There you go. I want to see that because I think you just threw out the angles. That's better.
Okay.
Because the hip's not firing. See how at least we're getting your arms closer to your left thigh.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna have you try something in a second. Hold on. Because now you're flipping.
Okay, I can do this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do it alone. This is really frustrating.
Let me ask you a question. We'll kind of scratch that because I don't want you hitting behind it. If I told you to hit a chip shot, a little one, how would you do it? Like a bump and run.
I would play behind me. Hands forward.
Okay, hit one. That's how you should hit a golf shot. Can you do that?
Yeah.
5 down, 5 ahead. Okay, you'll hit ball first.
Yeah.
Oops, I blocked it, but can you try to do that? So
I think the ball in front is kind of throwing me off.
Yeah, so I mean,
contact.
I get that, but we can't play golf like this.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So try it again. Set up.
Okay.
Can you hit a bump and run from that point?
With like a normal shot.
We'll just hit a bump and run from that position.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna add something to that. So set up again. When I play a bump and run, all my weight's on the left side. So when you swing, stay there and do the same shot.
Okay.
That was all ball, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That went 100 yards, and that felt like a bump and run to you, right? So, can we set up again? Same shot. Keep that weight on the left side. Oops.
Yep.
Bump and run, you don't release into it, right? You shouldn't release the club. Just hold it.
Okay.
So this is where I have to ask you, what was the difference on that one where you hit it really good versus the last two? What did that feel like? What do you feel like went wrong? Actually,
I think it was shorter. I held my hands more.
Okay.
That was a little looser. Hands in the front. Hands in front of the ball.
I mean, this is actually pretty good. It's just try again.
Okay.
Hit a bump and run. We're just hitting a little bump and run. What if I told you not to hit the ground? You can't release, right?
If I don't hit the ground.
Don't hit the ground because you're crashing into the ground. Better. So I rather hit those type of shots than the ones where you crash into the ground. So then it's funny because you didn't hit the ground, but look how your attack angle. So maybe try that again.
Okay.
But try to kind of swing out more straight.
Meaning like this?
I mean, I'm sorry, you're still doing that, but also we're trying to swing into out just a little bit more.
Alright.
So it's funny, you're not hitting the ground as much, but you're also still hitting down on it, and you're 1.8 ahead. Do you think you could do that with the ball a little bit up more? Like one ball up?
Okay.
Okay, try another one.
Right.
I like that though. So that's what I'm looking for. So you're swinging 3 into out, face is a little closed. Yeah, it felt like you hit a little bit behind it, but now it's still a little bit down. So you just gotta feel that. Just don't hit the ground. Keep those angles. That one looked a little flippy, didn't it? Let's try that. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Still kind of.
Better.
Okay.
If we can just get those. What if I told you try to keep hitting one more?
Okay.
Because I think we're trending in the right direction.
my wrist is definitely not kind of cocked back.
Yeah, and it's okay.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to flip. Okay, can you take a, what kind of swing does that feel like to you? Is it like a little chip shot? Does it feel like a half swing?
It's like a quarter.
Quarter? Okay,
Quarter to a
try a
half.
half swing now. It's different. That's cool. Zero path, little open face. You're hitting down on it, fine.
Yeah.
Do another one.
Okay. Does look like I'm still kind of chopping at it.
It's okay. So on this next one, this little half swing, try to put more energy through the ball.
Okay.
Not into the club, but more like just try to hit a little bit further from a half swing.
Okay.
Okay. Not bad. Half swing is going 115 carry. Cool. Better. Try again. Half's really good. Nice. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
4 path. Face angle is 8.2. Do you have a stronger?
Yeah, I think that was my
Okay.
stronger.
No
Do you want me to be stronger?
Yeah, just ask. No, just asking.
Yeah, I tried to.
Yeah,
Two
you're good.
knuckles?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. I'm gonna tell you maybe play it one ball up a little bit more to square up the face. Same swing. Ooh.
I felt straighter.
Mm-hmm. That's your draw.
Oh, cool.
So, hit another one.
Okay.
Trying to get a little bit more down on it. Don't change anything. I just want same feel. So it feels like a half swing, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Yeah.
So think of it as like, remember I told you, try to feel like it's a kind of like a bump and run. Don't crash into the ground.
Okay.
Alright. So let me see that actually. So on these shots, you should never go that high.
Oh, yeah. I think.
So that's coming from a little bit of a flip, but yeah, you're really flipping now.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay. I'll go back to the
yeah.
focus on the half
Yeah.
shot. I think I started swinging harder. Or going back more.
Mhm. It's okay.
I'll go outside.
But you really cleaned up your path, so that's pretty awesome.
Way in
Mhm.
front. Chip shot. Outside.
That kind of high. Launch is a little high, but you can play that shot. So let me see here. I may have you just try something for fun. So what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna take this off. Do this. So now you don't have an aid. We're still gonna do the same swing. So hit another shot like that.
Just the same half shot?
Don't hit the ground. There you go. So for you, in order to not hit the ground, you gotta feel like you're really holding it.
Uh-huh.
So hit that one again.
Holding my
Wrist angles.
wrist angle.
Remember, if you hold your wrist angles, you'll never get to the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's when you're releasing those wrist angles that you're crashing into the ground.
Okay, I'll try not to.
Yeah, like if you
Okay.
thin it, fine.
That's my. I try to hold it.
Yeah.
I can see my wrist kind of flipping.
Well, that's good.
Let me see. Oof. Well, that's
Better.
as much as I can hold it.
So when we hold it,
This wrist, right? That's
Yeah.
what you're saying. Okay.
or if you want to try something crazy, just hinge it like this
Uh huh.
and just try to hit it.
Okay. Yeah, I do. Let's try that.
You don't have to move your body or anything for that shot. You just hinge. See how you didn't hit the ground?
Mm-hmm. But I want to, right?
Well, for you, not right now.
Okay.
We didn't hit the ground and that was -7 down. See that? You probably brushed the ground, but it was ahead of it. Do that again. So, you kind of did something. You have a tendency to do this and you want to,
Yeah. Yeah.
I want your hands to get ahead. Just get your hands ahead.
Okay.
Hinge. This is actually a bad swing thing, but I really just need your hands to get ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just do that.
Behind it.
Yeah, you gotta hold those angles.
Okay.
Like I want you to top it.
Okay.
Or I want you to hit like I'd rather you just thin the ball.
Okay.
See that? You just release into the ball. There you go. If you can, so let's do it really slow. Just get here
Mm-hmm.
and just do this.
Mm.
So watch how I do it, okay? Get here and I'm doing this. What you do is you get here and then you
Yeah.
do this,
Yeah.
okay?
So you're just rotating your arms.
Well, I'm up ahead of it already, so get here. You see how I'm already ahead of it. Once I start moving body parts, I'm behind it, like just get stable
Mm.
here. And see how I kind of move forward?
Uh-huh.
I'm already ahead of it and then I can just drop on it. But for you, don't crash on the ground, just really try to hold on to
So I'm here.
it. Yeah, try to do that. Just,
Okay.
but don't crash on the ground. See?
Ah.
Yeah. So let me show you an example real quick.
Okay.
Stand over here. So we're just gonna just exaggerate. You do little chip shots like this, and you just do this. So we go here and
Okay.
see how I'm like this.
Yeah.
So let me do one more.
Your next lesson.
Yeah, you're good. I'm gonna do here, here, and so I'm like feel like I'm crashing into this.
Okay.
Try one more.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah.
Shouldn't.
Yeah, keep hitting. I'm gonna let these guys.
Okay.
Hi, Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Edison, nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm about to wrap up, but yeah, I'll let you know. Cool. Different. It's a little bit more solid too.
A little better? Okay.
You can also tell by the sound, right? There you go. More ball. Getting close. Better. Okay, try it. So, the real thing with your swing right now is gonna be impact. You gotta like, that's good right there. So you're gonna
That was
keep
good?
doing that, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Alright, last one.
You good? That was a good one. See, that was like really crispy sounding.
Yeah.
That's what we want. And you don't have to like crash into the ground to get these type of numbers, right?
Uh-huh.
Ball first. Good. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna get so used to that whatever that felt like, you just add a little bit more and you practice that. And then when you get good at that, then you add a little bit more, and then you're gonna already have a full swing.
Okay.
But we really had to clean up your path. Obviously, the path went a little left. That's fine.
Yeah.
But we really cleaned it up on the other swings.
Yeah.
Now you just gotta figure out, okay, what I gotta do to keep that into out, but make sure I'm not back here.
Yeah.
So you can still swing in here, but we gotta figure out how to get to this point.
Yeah.
This is an exaggeration, okay? But that's what
Yeah.
it feels like. Basically, that club is lagging behind you.
Okay.
So I'm only gonna, if we swung with the right hand off of it, would you be able to do it?
I'm trying one
Well-
time.
Well, that's different. Let's watch, see that. Pretty good. So you could have just a really strong right hand. That's why it's doing that.
Okay. Okay.
Interesting, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's great.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but I think that's going to be the key for you, is making sure you get that impact. So initially, you do have a flip.
Yeah.